Builders love offering incentives. Closing cost credit, rate buydowns, and design center credits all sound amazing until you realize that some of these incentives actually cost you more than they save you. I'll show you how to judge an incentive and spot potential contract traps. I'm Dre with Homes by Dre here in the North Denver Metro. This is part 2 of my new build survival guide. Today we're going to talk about incentives, builder lenders, and the fine print that often catches buyers off guard. First, let's talk about incentives. There are 3 common types. Number 1 is closing cost credits. Number 2 is a rate buydown or lender credits. And number 3 is design center credits. Now, here's a problem. Buyers hear a $20,000 incentive and assume it's pure savings, but it's not always. Here's how you evaluate an incentive in one sentence. Ask, what do I have to do to get this, and what is that going to cost me? Here's some quick examples. If the incentive requires the builder lender to be used, you need to compare the rate, the fees, and the lock terms against outside lenders. If it requires a specific closing window, delays could cost you rate lock extensions, or you might have to rent or find some temporary housing in the meantime. If it's a design center credit, great, unless it pushes you into upgrades that you normally wouldn't choose. Next is the builder's lender. Builders push their lender for a reason: control and speed. Sometimes it's competitive, sometimes it's not. Here's the clean way to compare. Apples to apples on 3 things. Number 1 is interest rate and the APR. Number 2 is a total lender fee, so origination, points, processing, all of it. And number 3 is rate lock terms. How long does it last? When does it start? And what does it cost to extend? A big credit doesn't matter if the rate and fees quietly take it back. Now let's talk appraisals and price risk. With new builds, the market can shift during construction, and appraisals can be tricky depending on the comps. Make sure you ask, what happens if an appraisal comes in low? Some contracts put that risk on you. Others give you options, but you need to know before you sign. Now, here are common contract traps that buyers miss. Number 1 is deposit terms. When it becomes non-refundable, and what are those conditions that make it unrefundable? Number 2 are change orders. How are upgrades priced and approved? And when delays happen, how is this handled? The completion date language. Estimated versus guaranteed. It's usually estimated, so understand what happens if it's delayed. Next, what happens if you change lenders? Does an incentive disappear? Does your timeline change? Also, you want to make sure HOA and taxes are included so you understand your full all-in cost. You have to remember new build contracts are written on the builder contracts, which are written to protect the builder. That's normal. And it's our job to understand where the risk sits. Is it on you or is it on them? Here's a quick recap. Incentives aren't free money. Ask what you have to give up to get them. Compare lenders on rates, APR, fees, and lock terms, and get crystal clear on appraisal and deposit risk. Part 3 is next. We're going to talk about inspections, walkthroughs, punch lists, and home warranties. Comment new build, and I will send you the incentive comparison checklist that you can use on your own. Make sure to like and subscribe for part 3 of my new build survival guide series.